Haiti experienced the biggest earthquake in 200 years.
And the ground was shaking, and almost like a subway was underneath.
The concrete walls was going back and forth. The car was shaking like a toy car.
And we all kind of looked at each other as what's happening.
We were all just startled, didn't know what to do from there.
Once we arrived here to the Holt village,
the kids saw us and they were all excited, and they came up and started hugging on us, and of course we were loving on them right back, and because your heart just melts when you see some of their smiles and their faces, and they just seemed so full of joy when they could easily be sad. And I think they're so innocent right now at this age, especially. They don't know good from bad. They just know they're a kid that wants to be held.
It's almost like a safe haven in the middle of this destructive world that they have here.
I've always believed in wholeheartedly in everything that Holt's about. But being down here and seeing the actual staff that's been assembled and the actual facility, and knowing that it's not just thrown together. Reach out to... These people are loving on these kids, and these people are giving them a hope of a future. And they got a wonderful leader.
Mansour, who's the field director for Holt here in Haiti, is almost like a father to the fatherless, almost like the arms of Jesus. When I met him and he just embraced us and hugged us and loved us as if we're an extended family, he does the same things for those kids on a daily basis.
This little boy, Manel, his parents left him in the bushes to ultimately die, and now he has new life in the Holt village. He's going to be matched up with his forever family and eventually will be living in Michigan, and that was an incredible thing to hear.
When we got there, I was really drawn to this one child. She was 15, and she had been there since she was 7 years old. And when she came in at 7, she was the oldest of 6 Holt children, and she was sort of taking care of all of them. She had come from just an awful spot. They didn't even know her biological parents at the beginning, and they had to do some real digging just to find that out. And now she's grown into a 15-year-old young lady just full of joy, and she just got the brightest smile. And now she's headed to her family, her forever family in New Jersey. Reach out to me. I don't know what else to do. Here I'm reaching out for you. Reach out to me.
When we first arrived back to the hotel from the village, the earthquake began to shake.
Mansour, he's the great hope here because he's in charge of all these orphans. Fortunately, the kids at the orphanages were okay. I'm holding on today. I will patiently wait. Now the weight of the world's on his shoulders, he feels like, because he's also a bridge for new orphans that have been made today because of the thousands that's probably lost their lives. And there's going to be a lot more kids without families that's going to need a home. Being on the front lines this week is really just helping us actually see these kids and the environments they're in. It warms my heart. But there's kids like this all over the world, and it's not really just a do it if you want to or a request kind of thing as far as from a Christian standpoint, but we're commanded, James 1:27, to care for our orphans and our widows. And so I think it's a challenge for all of us, especially if we believe and we have any kind of means at all. We need to do all we can to pour into these kids and sponsor, because I can promise you they're worth it. Because I say it all the time, you can't outgive God. And I believe it and I practice it. I just challenge all the other believers out there to join with me and sponsor a child today.